one team will go home. It's Game 7, and it's happening next here on EA Sports. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Drouin. Colorado's on the attack. Sends the pass down low. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. Keeps possession on the play. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Throws it to the crease. Scores! Right on target. Wow!
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
The Avalanche have struck quickly, and there's still a relatively clean sheet of ice out there.
Yeah, it's early in the first period here, and you can see that they just have that sense of urgency, James. It's almost as if they said, yeah, we know we're in your barn. We're going to come at you right away.
Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Harley. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Sends it across the ice. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall.
Change up, come on.
Here they are on the attack. To his teammate. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Nichushkin.
Drouin's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
And that shot dies in traffic. Moves it to Rantanen. The Avs have it from their own end. Taves looks around. Quick pass to Natchez. And that's deflected off someone in front. Dallas gains the zone. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Colton has spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Landeskog's got the puck. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Here's the one-timer. Denies him again.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the feed.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Lehkonen. Shot! Nice stop by Ottinger. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Gerard's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
The Stars start with the puck in their own end. And he feeds it down to Dumba. Sends it over to Dadonov. The Stars take it across the blue line. The Avalanche have taken over in the neutral zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And makes the routine save.
Well, it's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it. And the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Dallas looks to move the puck from their own end. Into the offensive end now. Dishes it off. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the back half of this period, Colorado's ahead 1-0. Steele's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
the puck out of the defensive end. The Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. From the left side, they gain the zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kivarenko. There's a collision with some authority. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
And sure, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Dallas will go to work here in the offensive end. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Slides it across. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. And he's knocked off the puck there.
Hinks has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with the lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance. It's critical. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Colorado's won the draw. Quick feed to Manson. And he takes the feed. Denies him on the slapper. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
McKinnon's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Denies him. He got all of it. Cuts into the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. Looks to set up at the point now. Taken along the wall by Nelson. Moves it to Manson. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. One defensive breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Avalanche have taken advantage of some opportunities here in the first and now lead it by one.
Well, yeah, I do feel like they've had the edge in the play here, James, and they're rewarded with the go-ahead goal, but they're going to have to find a way to continue to push, continue to press, because they're in a game.
Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Slides it diagonally to McCarr. Just a simple save by Ottinger. Blackwell's got the puck in his own zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Sends one up to Landeskog. Nelson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. Your PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest of the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit. The Stars win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Now over to Natchez. On the attack, they come down the right wing. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Programs for tonight's game
Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Colorado's man advantage is still intact as this period gets underway, and they win the draw. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. And that slides right out to center ice. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Nietzsche plays it against the boards. The Stars will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now.
CC's almost back on the ice.
The Stars get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Picked up along the wall by Harley. Oh, clutch save! Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. They've got numbers here. Right in the low slot. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Colorado's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Dallas has the puck in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
They haven't scored yet on the power play, but one adjustment they can make is that cross-crease one-timer. Quick movement, get that puck going laterally.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Steps across the blue line. Dallas gets the puck near the boards. Colorado's got it now. Quick pass to Taves. Big time stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Johnston's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Through center along the wing. Off the left wing and into center. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end.
The Avs have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Nelson. 10 more seconds. The Stars kill off the penalty.
Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Drives to the paint, and they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take. Well, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
The Avs talked about getting off to a good start at the morning skate, but Cheryl, this is next level what we're seeing.
It really is. Through the first period into the second here, they've just dominated. The puck has been on their stick, and when they're in the offensive zone, they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
And he takes the dish. And a little body contact on that play. Fires it. Blocked in front. Fantastic save. Moves it quickly over to Manson. Grabbed along the boards by Drury. Shot. Misses wide of the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a prime time scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when happen there.
And there's the save. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a short pass to Lyubushkin. Handles it along the blue line. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Colorado's got a 3-1 lead. Dallas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. The Avs cross the line and gain the zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Dallas moves it quickly along the wing. Slides the puck over.
Blackwood's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Nice hit on the play there. Takes the shot. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Stars are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
More than half the period has expired. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. And a great save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Blackwood's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. That's a tired group of defenders here in their own end.
Well, in particular, the goaltender, you can see it in his body language, James. And the first thing that goes when you're tired, it's going to be the positioning.
Launches up on the point! And just a little too much air on that one as it sails over the net.
I know when I was young, I thought high was always better, James. But you have to get it low and get it on net. Give your team an opportunity for a rebound.
Shot from the point. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Here we go. And makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Avs have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. The Stars win the defensive zone face-off. Can't keep a hold of it. And that's a smart heads-up play by Lyubushkin. Dallas takes it across the line. Shot! Shuts it down with a paddle with a stop.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Late goings of this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. The Stars win it. Takes the puck. And there's the save. Feeds it over. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, he gives up the body on that.
Colorado's players are finding a way to ramp up the intensity in this playoff hockey, and it starts with block shots. You know, that's been part of the game plan, and they're doing it effectively.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Across the line. Here's a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Ottinger's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Dishes it off. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Lekkonen's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Dadonov. Loses the coverage there. A chance in front. Stopped by the goaltender. The Stars get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he gets in front of that. And he makes that save as well.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase of $50.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Dallas is trailing entering the third period here, and the only way it's going to change is they start having some urgency around the puck and be confident when they get it. I mean, really, the numbers in terms of possession are really low, James, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all. That needs a change if they want to get back in the game.
Here he is from the slot! Flashes the leather! What a save by Ottinger!
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Colorado's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Moves it to Makar. And a quick little a chance on the rush here. Shoots! Off it! A stick save and crushes the rush. Slides it across. And he makes the save. Presses it over. Blackwood's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
The Stars have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass across to Natchez. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Harley. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Works it across to Harley. Picked off by Manson. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Takes a shot. Oh, he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Blackwood. Handles the puck. Feeds it over. With the stop. Takes that pass back at the point. There's a firm collision. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Fires it on net. Answers it with an even better save. Angles it over to Johnston. Takes the feed. Oh, what a save in front. Quick pass to Coyle. Takes the feed at the back end. Tries to feed it over to Lehkonen. There's another for the hit parade. Sends the pass over. A little rock'em sock'em on the play.
Swap up.
The Stars gain possession. Hammers the shot. Tremendous defensive effort to crouch down and block it. Does it again with the stop.
Blackwood's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Avs have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Dallas wins the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and to a tired group, they get that puck moving around. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Dallas has come to life in period number 3 as they get one back.
This is going to be a battle of wills here, James. Both teams want this game. The defenders, they want to make sure that they're cleaning up the house, and on the other side of it, you got a team that just scored, can feel it. They're just within one. They have to continue to attack.
Oh, demise them with the paddle save. Big hit around the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close, and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
The Stars need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. The Avs win that offensive zone faceoff. Pass back to the point. Slides it diagonally to Nichushkin. Just wide. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Avs are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
Yeah, the perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
The Stars will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty. Colorado's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They worked on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Ottinger's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Johnston's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Here's a rip, and another stop.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Oh, what a stop! Taken by Drouin. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Moves it around. Dishes to Drouin. What a stop right there! Center and into the offensive zone. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Steele's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Dallas wins possession right off the draw. And that's off target as it hits a body.
Hint's penalty is about to expire.
Scores! While putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
The Avalanche have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Pushes it across to Nelson. The Avs will play it against the wall.
Ottinger's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Avs have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. The Stars win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, absolutely hammers it. Denied by the goaltender.
The coach will be happy with the no-quit attitude with that late deliverance of a hit. But listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
Moves it quickly over to Hintz. Takes it to the front. Big stop by the keeper.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense scores. What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrists and transfer of weight.
The Stars have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Directs it on over to Rantanen. Takes a shot. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Quick pass across to Hartley. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Great positioning in the defensive end. The Stars going to work on offense. Turns him away. The Avs will play into the defensive zone. Colorado's got it. Fires to the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. Now you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Dallas desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Along the wall! Comes up with the stop. The Stars move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes over to Marchment. Here's a chance! That's gloved by Blackwood. They came, they saw, they conquered. They're moving on to the next round. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Duchesne's won the draw. Quick shot! And that's all she wrote for this series. Really impressed with what I saw from this squad throughout this playoff series. And Cheryl, the right team won, and the right team's moving on.
You're right, James. The better team won this series, no question about it. And now they'll have to recharge, reset after celebrating the moment tonight and allow themselves to get ready for the next playoff round, because it gets tougher as you move forward.
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye, sometimes it's a pat on the shoulder, and sometimes it's nothing. But you gotta do it. It's part of the game.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.